We met, I was in his RA in the building that he was in college when he transferred to Messiah. And I was just like walking through the dorm. I'm like, I have to do like rounds through the building. And I popped in his room and I was like, hey, just meeting people, saying hello. The building was like transfer and freshman students. So I was like, oh, they need to be welcome. So then I went in and
So we were in college, and I just transferred in to Messiah, and she was the senior RA for the whole building that I was living in. And so I just transferred in. It was like the first week of school, and it was just like welcome week, so like you're just doing fun stuff. But then she came down for a walk, which is like they just go down and like check the dorms to make sure like people aren't like staying like over like other sections. Yeah, just like so like that. It's like they're just walking down the hall at night. And she like comes in like saying like speaking in. I always had my door open, so she like came in my room. I was like, hey.
And I actually like made fun of his. He had this like calendar.
She saw like I had this calendar, and it was made out of paint strips, and it just like was a good way for me to figure out like what I was gonna do for like my day. And, like she was like, who made that?
And I was like, oh, like that looks like something someone did on Pinterest. Did your sister or like girlfriend make it?
Like I did. And she thought like some girl made it for me. I was like, I made it, and she was like, oh.
And he's like, no, I made it. And so I was just like, okay, I'm gonna leave because I was just awkward and like.
And like knowing her, like it's just now she's like, oh, like he can do crafts. Like you probably like loved it. But then she saw I had lacrosse sticks because I played lacrosse in high school, and I was gonna play for Messiah, but eventually decided not to. But she saw me and was like, hey, we should play lacrosse sometime. I was like, okay, cool, sounds great.
But then I think I noticed he had like some lacrosse sticks in his room, and I said, oh, did you play? And I played in high school, so then.
But like I didn't initiate anything like on it, so then she was like, she came down on Sunday that week and was like, hey, you still get to play lacrosse? And I was like, yep. So then I just got up and like grabbed my sticks, and then she was like, okay, we're down.
Not too long later, we just tossed lacrosse ball around and hung out. So yeah, that's how it started.
And then we just went and played lacrosse, and I was like, this girl's totally into me because she just asked me on a date. I was like, I was like, oh yeah, so she's definitely into me because like she just asked me to play lacrosse. Like girls don't do that.
So that was your first date?
Yeah, well, Cody says the first date was the playing lacrosse. I don't think playing lacrosse was a date. I just came and said, hey, do you want to go outside and play lacrosse? It was one Sunday, and I was like, okay, but I don't call it the date. I think he would say that was the first date.
Then like I just like started talking to her, and she's just a really easy person to talk to, and just started really liking her, and just like felt really comfortable with her. But found out like she just thought like she was doing a really good job, like as an RA and just doing her job, and like asking like a resident to go play, and like I was like, this girl like likes me, so that's what I consider our first date, but she's like, no, that's not our first date. She remembers that we went to like dinner like a couple nights later, like we just ran into each other in like our dining like facility, and she was like, we had dinner together, and she thinks that was kind of our first date.
I think the first date is when he asked me to coffee, and we had coffee for like 3 hours and sat and talked, and
yeah.
But I don't remember that at all, so I don't consider it.
And so how did it progress?
So after we played lacrosse, then we had our first date for coffee, and then we just hung out like a lot of the days. I think I ran into him in the dining hall, so we sat together.
But then I asked her to coffee afterwards, so like collectively we consider that like our first date. Is like we had coffee on like a Tuesday night together, and we just sat and talked, and like because I had told like her a lot of my story during lacrosse, and then I like listened to her story during that time and got to know her more.
Not too long later, he asked me to go fishing with him. So we went fishing at the creek, and that was really funny because he was just showing me what he does and how he ties his lures on. So he let me tie a couple of the lures on, and I tied one on, I casted it out, and then whoop, the lure like went to the bottom of the creek, and we lost his lure, and then I did another one, and whoop, and we lost all two of his lures, and then, but he still was really kind about it. He was like, don't worry, it's okay. Yeah, that was one of the first dates.
Going on different dates, going fishing, going to the diner and stuff like that.
And then when we started officially dating, we went out to play to an Orioles game with one of my friends for her birthday.
We went to an Orioles game, and the Orioles were down, and they wound up coming back in the ninth and winning. And we kissed right after, and the song "All I Do Is Win" was playing, and it was like, yeah, what is when I kissed her for the first time, and then but we weren't dating yet. So then on the train ride home, I wound up asking her out, and then we started dating from there, and the rest is history.
And then after the Orioles won, he kissed me, and then on the train ride home, he asked me to be his girlfriend. So, yeah. I wasn't sure I was going to get that kiss because the Orioles were losing most of the game, and then they won right at the end. So
you were anticipating the kiss?
He was like looking at me like this the whole time. So yeah, I thought he was going to kiss me.
How long has it been?
It's been almost, I think this would be, in September will be 3 years. So, like 2 and 3 quarters.
And I was student teaching that semester in college. It was like my last year. I was doing my student teaching, and he woke up every morning to say goodbye to me at like 7. Even though his classes were much later, he woke up to say goodbye to me for the day. And it just really touched me that he would do that every single day. And even everyone else went on fall break, and I had to stay behind because I went off of this elementary school schedule, and he came back from his break and drove an hour in the morning to kiss me when I went to school while it was his break and say goodbye to me. So it just meant a lot. And that weekend, we went to his house and we carved pumpkins and had a lot of fun. He told me he loved me, and it was awesome. So that was kind of a big turning point for us. That wasn't too long. I was only a couple of weeks into dating, but it was really special. And then we dated for a while, almost 2 years, and then last year we got engaged last summer.
How did you propose?
I proposed. Yeah. I was a proposer. She has a house in Long Beach Island, New Jersey, and I think it's her favorite place in the world. She just loves Long Beach Island. So I was like, well, I have to go here. And then, so her house is on the Bayside, and what is nice about the Bayside is the sun sets on Bayside, and there's a dock that runs. It's called the Love Dock, and it's right next to her house, right down the street. So I was like, I'm gonna propose her there. So that morning I was like, hey, we haven't gone on a date in a while. I really want to take you out on a nice date and go out and go to this really nice place. And it was like the nicest place in Long Beach Island to get food.
I was kind of a jerk actually, and we were with my family on vacation, and he was a couple weeks before, he's like, I'd really like to take you out just for a date, just the two of us on your family vacation, just so we can have some special time together. And I was like, wow, that's so thoughtful of you. I was like, wow, that's really special that he would think of that so much in advance. And he was prepping for it, and we tried on our outfits the night before, and he was helping me pick which dress to wear out to dinner. And then I was really upset because I didn't have these black sandals that I really wanted to wear with my dress, and I was being kind of a jerk about not having these sandals. So then the next day, we decided, let's go into town and look for some new black sandals. And we looked at every single shop at the beach, and there were no black sandals that were my size. And so I was really grumpy, and we had biked there, so I sped off on my bike away from him because I was so angry about my sandals. I biked right past where I promised to get him a bagel, just biked right past it, sped on. Then at one point the chain on his bike popped off, and I was going so fast I didn't even realize it. And I was just so bad until I turned around and I'm like, oh man, I'm just being awful. But anyway, he was so forgiving.
And our meals it was a 5-course meal, and it was $100 per person for the meal. So I was like, I have to take her to this place. It's one lifetime opportunity. let's do it. So we went out here, and like, she was like, okay, cool. So we went out and had dinner.
We went out for dinner that night, and he treated me to like, I feel like it was like a 7-course meal. It was an amazing meal. I think there were 7 courses. I just remember the last one was cookies and milk, which was really cute at this really fancy like place, but the cookies were great.
And then I got in the car, and like her mom was like texting me in my pocket. Her mom keeps texting me in my pocket.
Esther's kind of an arranger.
Yeah, she's like, I was like, so? I'm just trying to like get back. So then, because she wanted to like get a video, she's trying to get video of it and like pictures and everything.
And then during dinner, he had said, we're here on your family vacation, but we should also do some traditions of our own. And he said, we need to go see the sunset. And I was like, well, since you want to make new traditions, let's go to a different spot than we normally go. And he's like, no, we have to go to your house. We have to just go. And I'm like, something.
So we went out to the dock, and I was like, oh, let's go. Well, during dinner, I was like, hey, I just want to go back and watch the sunset. So I was like, oh, do you want to find a new spot to like walk through the sunset? And I was like, no. And like, I was just like, no, we can't. And like, so like okay, cool. So like, we went. So I had like plans to do it at the one spot.
Something is up. So I'm like feeling in his pocket. Like, is he ever ring it? Like, I was like, I wonder. And then I'm like holding everyone back. Well, I'm holding him back. I had to go to the bathroom before the sunset, and all of a sudden he's like booking it to the sunset. I'm like, what is going on? And then I like went and sat by the dock, and he was just all nervous and uncomfortable, and like didn't want me sitting.
So we got there, and so there's like the dock, and then there's like some cutouts of like to like put boats in.
Mm-hmm.
And there was like a guy sitting there on like the bench, kind of like a bench kind of area, and he was taking pictures of like this girl. And I didn't know her mom had set this up, but he actually was like, she was standing there faking it, and like we were standing like behind him. So he was getting pictures of us actually.
So as soon as the opportunity came, when I stood up, he just like went down on his knee and proposed, and my family was hiding and popped out, and everyone watching the sunset, they had gotten someone to take pictures who was just down at the bay taking pictures of the sunset. They had a nicer camera, could get a better angle because I wouldn't know who they were. So they were secretly taking pictures, and yeah, it was really nice.
And then I like when the sun was setting, I just like got on a knee and like asked her to marry me. And then on the boat, her mom had set us up. There was a boat right docked there. People who owned the dock, and they played "Marry Me" by Train. And then they allowed us to go onto the Love Dock, which we had actually never gone on before. It's like usually closed.
Nice, and then we went and got ice cream to celebrate because of that on LBI, which is my favorite.
So they let us go on the dock, and we just had a couple minutes to ourselves to like see it out, hang on the dock, and then we went and got ice cream after that. That's how I got engaged.
What flavor was the ice cream? Let's see that.
I don't even know if I had any. I think I was just like, I feel like I was more nervous though. I was more nervous yesterday to get married than I was to get engaged. But I was pretty nervous to get engaged. This was different. Yesterday was way worse. It's just different.
So this is the day.
Yeah, I can't believe it. I feel so good. I feel so comfortable, and I thought I would be so nervous and anxious. My heart is like racing when I think about walking down the aisle to Cody. It's just racing in such a good way. Like, I can't wait to do that.